Okay, so we got some questions. Let's look at the questions that we got. We put out an Instagram story, and we asked you guys for questions. So let's see what people asked us. How did you and Rachel meet?
Funny story.
So,
See what had happened was
I was on her ex-boyfriend's improv team because we studied at the same school in LA, and we were looking for other improvisers in Atlanta that kind of like did improv similarly to each other. So we met like through an online forum.
this had to have been what? How many months ago?
This was like December-ish because we were going to do it for the
that
new year.
It?
It's only been since we haven't known each other that long actually for looking like the besties we look like.
Yeah, this is so weird. I can't even really imagine it's only December.
Yeah, and so I was just on that I was just an improviser with him. We were on a team of like 5 people. We were. It ended up kind of falling through, which I can say because you don't watch our vlogs, do you? To him.
You don't watch
I like read it.
them.
I was like, "Oh yeah, you watch her vlogs," and he was like, "No, I don't watch them." So
I don't watch your vlogs.
her ex-boyfriend, we met through him, and half the team, like, we just ended up not being able to meet on the same day. That's why, not because, like, we were bitter or anything like that.
Yeah, no, they were fine.
No, we were fine. It was just, like, timing-wise and scheduling. It's very challenging to meet creatively with people because scheduling is always a thing, especially when you have a group as large as us. Like, we had a team of, like
6 people, 5 people, right?
6. Yeah, I think 6 to 8.
It's a pretty large team.
It was a pretty
Especially
large
if you don't know
team.
each other
See, I don't even know the number because, like, only 3 to 4 of us would show up at one time. So I can't even say we were, like, we never had a coach or, like, anything like that. So that's how
we all met
met.
on the same day, though. We went to Yard House, hung out.
Yeah.
Ended up being pretty cool friends. They came over a few times for their improv group. And
Christmas
then,
dinner.
Yeah, Christmas dinner. We totally had Christmas dinner together.
We did.
Yeah.
So that was cool because we were like both in LA with we were both in Atlanta with no families from California, and Tampa is like where my husband's from. But we ended up doing Christmas dinner together.
And it worked.
And it worked. She was a makeup artist and hairdresser and now microblader, and I'm a photographer, so we ended up working really well together.
Yeah.
So, and then after that, we just traveled together and
started a YouTube channel, started working together, started doing photo shoots, realized we both like to model.
Do we though? You model. I was an actress. That was like what we had in common.
I'm obviously not an actor.
I mean, I say that, but I have a print,
as you can tell,
audition, interview, whatever you call it, where you like go in and they like take your picture. I do print, which is I feel like different than regular modeling, but whatever. Yay, money.
And see, I feel like watching this back, you're going to be able to be like, yeah, of course she's not an actress, because as you can see, I fidget a lot. I'm pretty sure I've been doing this.
I feel like you speak better than I do, though.
But I don't.
I'm bad at hosting. Actually, I'm not going to tell you all the things I'm bitching at hosting. Positive. Okay, next question. Where are you from? We kind of answered that. She's from...
I'm actually from Los Angeles, but more on, like, the outskirts. So, like, when I left home, I was living in LA. I was living in, like, the hood, you know? Like, next to MacArthur Park.
Okay, she was kind of in Koreatown. I don't count that as hood. I think downtown...
but I was down the street from MacArthur Park, which oh, my God, by the way. Okay, hold on. Fun little... this is so not fun. Okay, the day after I left, there was a homicide.
Oh, my God.
A body was found in a trunk. Literally right at the end of my apartment complex. And then someone overdosed once in my apartment complex. We had to call 911 so, they can live. They did. They drove away as the ambulance got there. People went missing all the time.
LA.
There was like 3 missing people signs on the street, and it's because MacArthur. You know how many people I saw peeing there?
Okay, that I have seen because I had a couple auditions in some buildings that were very close to me.
As I walked by and they whistled at me.
Yeah, very LA. I actually grew up in like North County, San Diego.
It's a nice part.
It is nice, but that's the weird thing about California. It's like every other neighborhood's nice. So like I grew up in like I would consider like a very nice neighborhood, And, like, 6 blocks down, though, like, teenagers were getting shot in the park, but it was, like, a different neighborhood. So, but it was down the street. It was, like, 2 blocks. I lived on the same street that all the news articles were, like, talking about the murders and stuff. So it was that close. But it was, like, I wouldn't have considered it the hood or anything.
And I didn't grow up in the hood. I grew up in, like, Santa Fe Springs, Norwalk, everywhere.
Which is a lot nicer than I would have ever thought driving by it on the freeway. Because when we, like, stayed there.
Would you consider that a suburb, a sub-city?
It's definitely, like, it actually feels like Orange County where you're from.
It's really close to Orange County. It's like the borderline of Orange County and Los Angeles.
Yeah, so that was cool. So
Next
yeah,
question.
we bonded over our LA,
Our mutual love for California.
yeah, our mutual love for California. How do you like Atlanta? We like it. We're staying.
We're staying.
We love it here.
Atlanta's been really good to me, so.
It's been good to me. I feel
Here
like
I
Atlanta
am.
gave us like really awesome work opportunities and
Kind of pushed me to, like, be better, because I'm alone out here.
if you're like an
Don't have a
entrepreneur,
choice.
it's like a really good place to be an entrepreneur.
It is. It's
If you're like a
great place for
millennial and you need to like, I don't know, if you need like a career jump or something, there's just so much work here that
business. Yeah. I would say it's great.
it's really awesome. So we've really enjoyed being in Atlanta. Like the weather here is very comparable. I don't know how to say that. I feel like the word's comparable. Is that? Comment below.
Similar.
Correct us. It's very similar to California because I feel like
Yeah.
we're on the same spot on the equator. I mean, minus like the weird day that we had snow, and it was like
It's like only a
powder
couple of
layer.
days.
Yeah, like it literally only snowed the one day, and then it was
Yeah.
just like frozen for like a day or two, and then they like shut all the roads down. So that's how not normal it is for Atlanta.
Yeah.
But minus that, like even now, like we woke up this morning and like you could go outside without like a sweater if you
It's like
wanted to,
61.
which is warmer than
Early in the
California is
morning.
in April in the morning. So
Yeah. Because I feel like I still went snowboarding around April when I was swimming back home.
yeah, so we really like the weather here is awesome.
Yeah.
I lived in Tampa before, so I'm sure there are like mosquitoes and humidity here, but
oh
like
my God. Don't
compared-
get me started on those.
compared to 7 hours south of here, though, I don't think it's as bad as it was when I was like in Florida.
I had a photo shoot with this guy Cam. Shout out to Cam. Shot by Cam on Instagram. We did a greenhouse shoot, which actually went to ND Magazine. So if you guys want to see it, go to ND Magazine. and
Oh,
check
I
it
think
out.
I also saw it on a couple feature pages too. Cause I was like,
And a couple feature pages, yeah. So
Mhm.
check out Instagram, check out ND Magazine, but all the shots are there. You would not be able to tell that I had 62 mosquito bites all over my body.
so
That's the
there are
aftermath.
mosquitoes here, but I feel like they're pretty good at like treating it in the regular like city and suburbs
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
They're
Because
not too bad.
I lived at a campground because I'm so hipster. I live in an RV. Very long story. Whole other story. A totally other vlog page. But I like was outside the city in like campgroundy areas and didn't really have a problem with mosquitoes. Like in Tampa, there's like flying
Oh,
red
it's just
ant
too
season. That's like totally a thing. Like, did you know red ants fly? I didn't. They do for a season and then they bite you. Yeah.
I did find this gigantic like army ant in my house like 2 days ago. I didn't know what to do with it, and I got scared. I didn't want to kill it, so I just put my candle upside down over it and realized I suffocated it and killed it anyways. But it died, yay! And then I threw it outside.
That's how we feel about ants. Sorry, like we don't. We should have a no-kill policy.
No
like
kill zone?
Adrian.
I mean, it could have lived. I saw his legs moving. I'm pretty sure he was dead.
She put it outside.
I
Whatever.
put it back outside.
Anything can
I didn't
happen.
kill it. Anything can happen. It's a miracle.
Next question: what do you like to do for fun?
Do we have fun?
We go hiking. We went hiking one time. I mean, we've only been friends for like 4 months
A
now.
couple months.
Um,
I feel like we like to travel for fun.
Yeah.
We've done that
so that's
a
cool.
lot more.
Oh,
than I
that's the
usually
cool
do.
thing about Atlanta too. Back on the Atlanta topic though, is that we're really close driving distance to other places.
Everywhere, like multiple states.
Yeah,
you
like
can
within
get through
3
within a few
hours. 3 hours, like within 3 hours, there's like Columbia, South Carolina.
Charlotte.
Charlotte's like 4 hours. Nashville, I think, is like a little
4.
over 3 to 4.
Birmingham.
Birmingham's
Alabama.
3.
I mean, we got
Jackson,
to New Orleans
Mississippi's
in
like
6.
5. New Orleans like 6.
Yeah.
Tampa's 5. I think Destin, Florida, which is a really nice beach, is like
Uh-huh.
4 hours. So it's kind of cool because like, oh, and then there's like all the coast, like Savannah, Georgia, I think is like 5.
Yeah, Savannah's actually a lot further than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was only going to be like 3 hours.
It's
Turns out it's like 5.
Closer to go from Atlanta to like Destin, which is a really nice beach anyway,
Yeah.
than it is to go to any of like the East Coast beaches.
Is it Axworth or Helen?
Helen was only
It's
like
really
2
cute
hours.
Dutch town here, but that's up north.
It's not Dutch, it's German, but
German.
it reminds me of the Dutch town in California called Solvang.
Okay.
But it's very similar, like architecture and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
like
that I wanna
European
see.
village. Yeah,
That'd
I
be
mean, it
cute.
would have been cooler if we actually went like around Christmas when I went,
Oh, it would have been so cute.
because it's like little Christmas village. It was really cute. So, but there's a lot of really cool like close stuff. So we like to, because we're not from the South originally, like we have been going to a lot of those. We've been to a lot of those places actually.
Nashville is next, but she went to Nashville.
I've never been to Nashville actually.
No, isn't that where you went?
Mm-mm.
No? Where'd you guys go? Oh, maybe I was thinking of somewhere else.
I had like an audition in Charlotte a couple times. There's some commercial castings that are out in Charlotte that like if I get a callback I go out to, but normally like if it's the first one I just go on tape.
Yeah.
But
It's a long drive.
it is. It's like 4 hours. I don't have to go to it, but I do because I don't know. I'm an actor. I make weird choices. I don't know. That it's
Yay.
worth like the like to almost if I book the stuff that I would book there was pretty like it's worth it. I think. I just haven't booked it yet. So Charlotte's really cool.
Anywhere else?
No, we should go to Destin though. Would be really cool.
You guys tell us where we should go to next.
Yeah, comment
Please.
below.
Comment
What's
below.
within the vicinity of Atlanta where you would like to see us vlog and give us, you
Or
know,
just like a really cute town that we can
or
go.
even anything in Atlanta.
Ramble.
If you're from Atlanta and you want to tell us of places that we should go to, we'll go check it out and vlog it.
Lotta Fruta. We did go there.
Oh, Lotta Fruta is amazing. If you want like the
So
best
good.
smoothie you'll ever have, get an I Want Iguana with half water, half pineapple juice, and it's like the best smoothie you'll ever have in your life. Like dairy free. They
pretty
have
great
vegan
place.
stuff there too. Like I had an awesome like vegan sandwich that they make there.
Another great place for vegan vegetarian food is True Food, which I'm sure
Oh.
all of you guys know about it.
Yeah,
But
True Food Kitchen was
We
pretty
didn't
good.
know. We found out
Yeah.
not too long ago, and it was delicious.
They had a really good ginger beer that was like real juice. I can't think of what else did we like here that we like.
So we're in the studio right now. No one's here.
Oh yeah, there's nobody
this.
here. One of the
laptop
other
going.
coworkers here like left their laptop on, and so when we walked into like dark, I mean we unlocked the gates and the doors and all that stuff, disarmed the alarm system,
It's dark
and
in
like
here.
it's dark in here and there's like Bollywood music on, and it's still on like while we're in here, so we gotta like do our
Yeah, it was a little creepy for a little bit. I
yeah.
have no
It's
idea
still
who's
kind of
in
creepy.
here. It's still kind of creepy because you hear people talking every once in a while. You think someone walks in, but they're not. And there's mannequins right next to us.
So like every
We should
time you
film
look
that.
over, yeah, we should film the mannequin just so that you can see that. There's really creepy mannequins in here.
Yeah, I'll show you guys around. You'll see.
You'll
stuff.
see. Yeah. So, in conclusion, subscribe down below.
Yay! So this will be the first time we've ever done this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and comment.